All right, let's be real. The Detroit Lions Super Bowl window is wide open, but these windows have a funny way of slamming shut if you're not careful. Now, the national media, they love to talk about big names, but the Lions championship hopes don't just ride on the big names. It hinges on 5 guys that I've picked, 5 guys that Big O has picked. It's not about Jared Goff. It's not about Amon-Ra. It's not about Penei Sewell because we know they're going to show up. We know Hutch is going to bounce back and show up. This is about the guys that stand at the crossroads, the veterans that are on prove-it deals, the young guns with a ton of potential but no track record, the old guard facing a brand-new challenge. Their performance is the X factor that will either put this team in the history books or leave us all wondering what could have been. So today we're counting down 10 players who absolutely have to level up to make the Super Bowl happen. Let's get into it. Welcome to Blue Collar Blitz Podcast. I'm your host, Mav.
And I'm Big O.
So I'm going to start with, I have a list of 5 players. Big O has a list of 5 players. I'm going to start with my number 5 player that has to step up, Enos Rakestraw. Came in, second-round pick, but he's battling, he had to battle the injuries. When we picked him, I remember being at the draft, a lot of people were upset. They're like, why did we go 2 corners? Why did we go 2 corners? Brad Holmes was trying to shore up the holes in the secondary. Came in, I think he may have played, 8 games and 46 snaps on defense. You got to do better than that. And I understand that we got DJ Reed, but I need Rakestraw to fight to get that number 2 corner spot and lock it down. And I know that's a big task, but that's what I need him to do. I'm not going for the mediocrity, or sometimes I can play slot, or sometimes I can rotate in and all of that. I need him to absolutely lock down that number 2 spot.
Well, he most definitely needs to step up because, if they want to get into the spot where they was at least at, last season, he got he got to step his game up. But
yeah,
I got my number 5 as well. So
who you got?
T. Arnold. So
number 5, you got Terrion Arnold. All right.
Well, the thing is, he did okay, but I think he just needs to step his game up a little bit more, especially with, I keep saying pretty much the same thing, probably sound like a broken record, but, we got everybody, pretty much coming back healthy. So with him stepping up, I think we'd be good.
Okay. All right. So we're going to number 4?
Unless you got something to say about him.
No, so Terrion Arnold was my breakout player of the year. That's who I predicted to have that big breakout year. So I don't have a problem with him being on the list in the top 5 or even number 5. I have him being like, this is a must. He has to bounce back. So I agree with that. I can get with that on the list.
He had his big moments, but the pressure's on him. Most definitely, he got the pressure on him. He got that swag, but the pressure's most definitely on him.
Absolutely. So at number 4, I got Levi Onwuzurike. Now, he has a huge opportunity staring him right in the face because, as you know, we're not getting Aleem McNeil back until, November? So he has the opportunity to start right next to DJ Reader. So I need him to climb the number when it comes to sacks. He has some pressures, but I need him to finish. And this is his opportunity right here. Like I need him to step up and be that disruptive force that he has the talent to be. So they gave him a 1-year prove-it deal. That's the team saying, look, if you want to be here and you want to earn the big bucks, this is your last chance to do it.
Hey.
So that's what I got at number 4.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't have really anything to say with that, but here's my number 4, Jack Campbell.
Okay.
So, he was the first round for a reason, So, hey, he just got to step up. So, You gotta be more confident in his skills and himself, and be more physical. So if he do that, I think he'd be all right.
So I'm looking at Jack Campbell right now. Let me see. He is. Why is it not coming up? My PFF is not working for his grades. His defensive grade, PFF has him rated 78.7, which is not bad. I'm trying to go to his stats. How many tackles did he have last season?
I don't have no stats.
I think he had like 100. He had 90. He had 90 tackles. 90 tackles last season. So he did pretty good, stepping in when Anzalone went down. But yeah, he just
got to be more confident. Like I said, he's got to be more physical. We gonna need that in defense straight up. So we need some helmets flying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Old school. Let's get them helmets flying.
He can do it. He runs a 4.65. I would like to see him get more sacks than he's been getting, but it also depends on the scheme that you put him in. Like, do you have him blitzing or do you have him dropping back into coverage? So a lot of times he's dropping back into coverage because we didn't have Anzalone. So, but I can agree with that. So before we get into our top three, if you're enjoying this breakdown and you want more Deep Dive Lions content, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. Now let's look at a player that's on the ultimate high risk and high reward contract. The number, if he's not one, he's two on my list of people that I do not want on the team, but he's here. Marcus Davenport. I need to take a moment of silence for this. I just want you to be healthy, bro. Can you be healthy? Can you?
I can't even argue with that.
All the potential in the world. You're a wild card. Like, when you're healthy, you do well. But when are you healthy? So he's on the 1 year. Go ahead, bro.
I know we had this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You're great when you're here. This is like a regular job. Oh, when you at work, you the bomb, but you take too many sick days off. So, you're no help if you're not healthy.
Right.
You got to stay healthy. So,
and that's the biggest thing. His contract, his incentives in his contract is playing time and sacks. If you can do that for us, that you know what I'm saying? That helps on the road to the Super Bowl.
Immensely.
We just need you to be healthy. Some people, you say, okay, I need you to be hungry. I need you to want it. I need you to cover better. I need you to hit the hole. We just need you to be alive. Can you be alive? Can you can you not be a Michael Jackson Thriller zombie with the arm falling off and your pecs torn we just need you to be healthy. Every time I hear his name, man, that's what I picture. I picture a zombie falling apart. Like they stitched the arm. Yes. Look, that's going to be his sack dance.
Better put a cast on it. Dang. That's they just make too much money to just not perform the way they should perform. Right. And then they cry about they want more money. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got people busting harder at regular jobs, and these clowns making millions.
Right.
I can remember being at work with 102 temp. I'm just saying, and working. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to finish this up, and they're like, if you don't go home, I'm like, no, I'm gonna finish this, and then maybe I'll go home. And then you got these clowns out here. No, I can't do it. Grab my strong hand. I'm just saying,
I agree. Yeah.
I agree. I totally agree with you on you got to be healthy. So, damn, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see your number 3. Oh, man, what you about to hit me with? I don't like this laugh. I don't like this evil laugh.
Broderick Martin. You did me both.
No. Woosah.
Go ahead.
Woosah. I'm going to let you finish.
Man, he has the size and strength. I mean, come on. He got the size and strength. You know, I mean, he just gotta be there. You know what I'm saying? He just gotta push. I think he needs to be one of them guys that step up. How you feeling right now is a good reason why he should be stepping up, right?
Man, this dude has a 37.9 overall grade.
If that ain't saying you need to step up and do some homework, it's like, hey, I'm at work. I'm at school right now. I got a C minus. I need to get this up to a B. He gotta step up.
No, a 37.9 means you're expelled. Go to another school and try something else. Learn a trade. That's what it means. This is not, I can bring the grade up, coach. This is like, you know what? The college ain't for everybody. You can learn a trade. There's nothing wrong with trades.
Hey.
There's nothing wrong with trades. This is Blue Collar Blitz Podcast. There's nothing wrong with trades. 37.9 ain't it, bro.
If that ain't a reason why you need to step up, that's a step up.
A third round pick. That's
never
done anything.
I hope he step up. I hope he step up so we can come right back to him and you be like, hey, you know what? Oh, you hit it. You said he needed to step up. He stepped up and showed something.
How about you put that money on FanDuel and lose it? I'm not coming back to tell you I was wrong because I'm right. There's no way in hell he is going to bounce back. Yeah, I will agree with you that he needs to step up. Would I hinge the playoffs or the Super Bowl on his playing and him stepping up? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, yes, everything helps. You know what I'm saying? The water boys help keep us hydrated. Broderick Martin playing better and we're going to go to the... No, man, nope. That don't move the needle for me.
Now a little bit. I mean, what if he step up? He can step up. I mean, it can mean something.
What would it mean?
I mean, I was right.
Season stats, 1 tackle.
Look, I think a lot of these guys I think a lot of guys gonna step up for the simple fact everybody really gonna be playing for a spot. Everybody gonna try to get back to where we were last season. So, boom, let's go.
He is playing to keep the top ramen popping. He not playing to get back to. You're not contributing. He is playing to make sure he can eat. And shout out to the fact that he can eat. But what he's not eating is offensive linemen or quarterbacks. You're eating something. You're 330 pounds.
Broderick,
but none of that forces being...
Broderick, the Mav will be hanging out at the club tonight, approximately.
Well, I'll be downtown.
He will be downtown. He'll be there close to 2:00 if you want to tell him that Big O was right.
Show up. Please show up. Please show up.
I'm going to get his jersey just because he's this.
Man, we not hanging out if you got his jersey. Wait, time out. You know what? I'll give you 20 right now if they sell his jersey and it's not on eBay. If you can find his jersey in the NFL shop and it's not one that you have to create, I'll give you $20.
Oh, man. You all cold.
$20. Roger Martin, you messing up the podcast, man.
Oh,
Roger. All right, yes. Everyone that improves will help us get to the Super Bowl. Yes.
Man, he changing your initials to something else. I'm just saying. He's saying that BM stand for something else.
I was going to say something, but I want us to be monetized. Oh, I want us to be monetized, so I got to. Well, that's going to have to be a Patreon episode or something. No. All right.
All right.
Moving on to number 2. We at our top 2 now.
Okay. Dang. That was a
I'm
good
still
one.
trying to say Roderick Martin. All right. Number 2, I got Christian Mahogany, guard. Christian Mahogany showed some flashes of talent. Now we're just making sure that it wasn't a flash in the pan. We just want to make sure that that's truly who he is as a player. And I believe it is. You know, we lost 2 big pieces in our O-line with Ragnow and Zeitler. And I think Mahogany is going to step up and keep that pocket clean for Goff and open those holes up for Gibbs and Montgomery. So that's my number 2 player that needs to have a huge year for us to make our run at the Super Bowl.
Well, all right, I got Kirby Joseph, safety.
Okay,
So,
I mean, he had a great.
Yeah, but was it great?
Yes.
Really?
Bro, you telling me Kirby Joseph?
Hmm?
What would make it greater?
For him to be better. I want everybody to be better. I'm picking people that I want to step up, that I see that has potential.
Hold that thought. I'm here. The connection is getting a little laggy, but I'm here. All right, we have some technical difficulties, but we back now.
Yeah.
So I heard you say with Kirby Joseph, you looking for players to do more. Now let's pick up where you left off with that, because I got his stats pulled up. So you were talking about Kirby Joseph, and you said you're looking for players to step up and do more. In what ways would you want him to step up and do more?
I mean, he got to do more tackling. He just got to get there. He got to get to that spot more. I mean, you know, where somebody else don't get it, he need to be there. You know,
Okay.
I mean,
so looking at his stats right now, he was, as you know, he was first in interceptions with 9. He was first in overall grade as a safety with a 91 percentage. He was 34th out of 171 safeties with a 63.5 pass rush grade. His run defense grade is a 83.2. He was 13th out of 171 safeties. And his coverage grade was a 91.9, being first of all safeties. I hear you saying that he needs to tackle more, get more tackles, and he needs to be there. He's top 20 in tackles. He has 71 solo tackles. That's good enough for 19th out of 171 safeties.
dang. Well, way to make the other podcast partner look like crap. Just go ahead and hit me with the stats. I'm just saying what I want.
Listen.
Listen. I understand.
Here's the thing. Everyone can get better. My question, because I wouldn't mind if obviously more tackles is always going to be good. If you can hit that hole and get more tackles, you 19th. I would love it if you could be first. My only question is if he ends up, say he increases in the tackles, right? My concern is what falls off. If anything, nothing may fall off. But what if something does? Like, do I want to trade your picks and your coverage grade for more tackles? And it may not be a huge trade-off, because if you're 13th in run defense and 19th in solo tackles, maybe you can move in the top 10 in both. So there's always room for improvement, because no one's perfect. So I'm not mad at that at all. But dude is a stud.
Well,
So
I'm
not mad at that.
Hey, if he could be the rock in secondary,
You know how scary that would be for him to improve? For the top safety in the league to get even better. Woo.
We rooting for the same team, remember?
We are. That's scary. That's scary. Which means we made the right decision in paying him. That's scary. All right, so number 1 is going to be a curveball. You wouldn't guess it. I don't think any of our listeners would guess it. Number 1 player that needs to step up is going to be a curveball. Taylor Decker. And I know a lot of people are like, Taylor Decker is solid. Like what do you mean? He's he cool. He good to go, right? There's nothing wrong with being good. But when you lose one of the top centers in the league, you lose a Pro Bowl guard, you have a young guard that's stepping up, you have a rookie guard that's stepping up, and you don't know if he's going to play guard or center. We need Taylor Decker to be excellent. I don't need good or very good. I need you to be like, I need you to get to the undisputed all-pro level leader that the line needs. So I need him to have a career year. I want you to go from being a top 15 tackle to a top 5 tackle. And I'm sure he can do it. And I'm sure, a lot of people are, oh, there's someone else you could have put there. I just need him to improve. So my number 1 is similar to your number 2, to where you're like, well, wait a minute, you pick someone that's already, he's solid as hell. I need him to do better.
Yeah.
That's why I ain't give you mess. I wasn't trying to make you look bad, because I'm like, when you hit my number 1, you're gonna be like, what? I wasn't trying to make you look bad, because my here we go. Go ahead, man. Say what you gotta say. Say what you gotta say, man.
Once again, that's why you got Maverick over there, this with his little side window, making me look like whatever, but he tried to keep me looking like, no, I don't mean that, because he hit us in the head, didn't he? He hit us in the head. But that's all right. All right. My number 1. I'm just going to look away. Man, let's go back to that, though. Really? But, okay. My number 1, Jameson Williams.
Okay.
So, again, that's one of my guys. I just think I'd be happy if he do a little bit more, believe it'd be a little more consistent, he got good chemistry already with Goff. So, I mean, I just think he'd be another one, if he did a little more, it would show and make a difference.
I agree with that. I agree with the consistency. I want to add one thing to that, and I think you know what I'm getting ready to add. Can we not be in the news off the field? For any reason.
You ain't gonna be talking about J-Mo like that.
I love J-Mo. Can we just not just take a year off from being in the headlines for anything off the field? I mean, you had to battle back from an injury, and then you had the gambling thing, and from the reports that I read, even though yes, you are supposed to read the rules, I felt like it was crazy, with the penalty, but rules are rules. But then you had the incident riding around with the blicky. So and I get it. Now it's for protection. You are in one of the, more dangerous cities. I get it. But man, you make enough to where, I mean, he was with his brother, right? His brother had his paperwork. Like you got your brother there. You can hire security. You got cred where you hang out. You know what I'm saying? You hanging out on 6 Mile. You got the cred, like nobody messing with you. And I get it. You always got to be protected because people always try you. But I just want you to stay out of the news for a year. Like just stay out of the news. Hey man, come hang out in Birmingham. You want to hang out in Birmingham? Let's hang out in Birmingham. Let's hang out in Bloomfield Hills. Man, where you don't have to bring all of that.
It ain't just Detroit. That goes back again to some of the stuff I say. Man, they make all this money and make dumb decisions. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like you said, you can pay for security. You make enough. In the spot you in, it would be somebody that wouldn't even ask for much. You know what I'm saying? This to be in your presence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some big guy. Free tickets to wherever, free game to wherever, 1,000. I mean, it wouldn't be that much to do something smart instead of throwing your whole career away over, something as simple as that. But yeah, that's I totally agree with that. Stay out the wrong light.
Yeah. For sure.
Stay in the NFL light. Don't be in that light. You know what I'm saying? We don't.
Yeah.
We don't want to.
We're pulling for you. This is not to down you.
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm pretty sure you probably heard the same stuff over and, from other people that's on this.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, so that's it. Those are the 10 guys. 10 guys, all in different spots, facing make it or break it season. You don't win a Super Bowl with just your superstars. You win it with the players who rise to the moment, fill in the gaps, and become more than anyone thought that they could be. So the Lions have the stars. We know this. But whether or not they finally get that trophy will come down to these 10 men. So what do y'all think? Who do we miss? Who's your number one most important player for the Lions this year? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll talk to you on the next one.